Hey guys, I'm back. Forgot in the update video I said I was gonna do um an aviation video on that day, but obviously I couldn't. It's my friend's birthday. I was helping out, had no time to do anything. I was supposed to pick up a friend at Euston Station. Anyway, so first thing I'm going to talk about is dumping fuel on the planes. The dumping, how the planes dump fuel. So um, imagine 747, Boeing 747, taking off on a fuel tank, on a full tank, yeah. Um, when it takes off, yeah. If there's something wrong with the plane, yeah, and it passes V1, I'll explain that in a minute. What V1 is. So when the plane takes off, if it passes V1 and they discover a problem, they have to take off, but they can't just land like that with a full tank of fuel. So they have to go above so they have to go above 10,000 feet, yeah, and then they will dump at least 100 tons of fuel first before they try a landing. Otherwise, it'd be like a flying bomb. You're basically preparing yourself for suicide if anything went wrong with the landing. If you landed on the full tank. Plus, the reason why they have to fly above 10,000 feet in order to dump the fuel is because the fuel will evaporate at 10,000 feet. Anything below that, it'll just be falling on people's heads, and you don't want kerosene falling on people's heads like that. It can burn them. Anyways, my next topic is to do with the takeoff speeds. So when the plane is going to take off, there's different speeds. There's V1, there's VR, and then there's V2, which only some airlines call out. So basically, V1 is the last point on the runway for that plane where they can abort the takeoff if there was anything wrong. So if there was anything wrong with the plane and discovered it after V1, then they'll have to take off, circle round, try and demand. Then the captain will try and demand to land the plane, depending on how bad the situation is. So then after V1, you got VR, that's rotate. So that's when the plane actually takes off. You see the nose go up. Yeah, and then V2, that's when the full plane is when it's off the ground. It's off the ground, and the gear starts to go up. The landing gear starts to go up. So I think it's either before V2 or after V2. They say gear up, so that's for all the wheels and that to go up. So the landing gear is basically the thing that holds the wheels and the braking system. Guys, I've forgotten the topic I was going to say. That's the last topic I was going to say about. Right, guys, since I can't remember the topic I was going to talk about, I'll talk about another topic, but obviously to do with aviation. So what happens is, have you noticed when you're at the gate, plane will be waiting there for a long time. One reason is because they have to offload and unload, and they have to offload and put more bags on the plane as well, and also have to refuel the plane as well and do different stuff. Also, the pilot the co-pilot will go down and check if everything's working fine. Go do like a round check around the plane, check if there's any damage or everything's working fine. While the captain will be sitting down and doing some other stuff in the cockpit. Or sometimes it changes around as well. Then when co-pilot comes back up. Then they do the flight briefing, so like they check the weather and that. They say they look at which path they're gonna take and all that. And yeah, then after they do all that, after the cleaners clean the plane and the pilots do the flight briefing, then the passengers will start to come on the plane. Will start to board the plane, and once that's done, then the flight attendants will shut the door, and passengers will have to put on their seatbelts when the seatbelt sign comes on, and then the plane will get pushed back. Sorry about that, guys. So after that, sorry about that. So where was I again? So after they do, alright. So let me start from cleaning the plane. So after they clean the plane and start doing all the flight briefs and that, the passengers will board the plane. Then the flight attendants will shut the doors. The pilots put on the seatbelt sign for the passengers to sit down and put the fasten the seatbelts. Then they get pushed back. And as the plane's getting pushed back, the pilot will say to the captain or the first officer will say to the flight crew, cross-check. So now, when they say that, the flight crew start going to all the doors and changing, and then they'll twist the knob from manual. They'll twist the lever from manual to automatic. And now, by them doing that, that activates the slide whenever they open the doors. You know the slide when if the plane crashes or something. Yeah. Then after that, the flight crew sit down, put on their seatbelts. Then, say if it's a 2-engine aircraft, engine 2 will start first. And once that's fully on, then they'll start engine 1. Then the pushback tug will be uncoupled from the aircraft. Then the aircraft can start making its way to the runway, and then they'll wait from air traffic control to be cleared, and then they'll take off. Anyway, this is just a short video talking about what happens in a plane. So if you want more videos like this, please let me know. So anyway, please continue to like, subscribe, and peace. Thank you.